principle that the company that connects you to the internet doesn't get to control what you do on the internet. That ISP should not be in a position to be, a gatekeeper or a toll booth, or someone who gets to decide that, this part of the internet, it's only really going to work if we bless it, if we like it. The ISPs are just much more sophisticated and spend a lot more money There are a lot of ways to think about what the negative implications of a non-neutral internet would be. I mean, it wouldn't look that good. The ISPs are just much more sophisticated and spend a lot more and then kind of in the medium term, if I think of all the digital tools that we use to get people information, to get people engaged, to activate them, how many of those tools simply wouldn't have been created on a non-neutral internet?
Bleak, dark internet future.
This part of the internet, it's only really going to work if we bless it.
Watch out for snake, my friend. Better step back, there's no place to hide and seek them. She bites, you fall asleep. There is no place, no more to living free. Shout out loud when you feel high. Don't turn your back off, or she's stifled out. One of the most desirable things, the black hate system. Watch out for snake, my man. Better step back, there is no place to hide and seek now. Don't close your eyes, push up here like a mighty dust. Suddenly by you, you die. Quit like an invisible man. You need no fear to ask my help. The slug beast that you hit him full in the face. Street belongs no more to human race. She's crouching behind ya. The government stock was high. You already sacrificed. Pay attention, kids. There is no surprise, right?
Hey, little dude, send your mama and daddy out of the room.
Oh, I live by myself, thanks. I don't have parents anymore.
You know who I am. Snake, dealing in weed, coke, crack, your choice.
One of each, please.
Take one hit and you'll do anything to cop more. Steal from your mama.
Hey, man, you get bit by like a mosquito or something? You don't look so good.
Do I look like the kind of guy that would do that to a kid like you?
You look like a snake!
Yes!
What? What the fuck?
いとこ同士だって仲が良くなればお友達になれるって思わない？何これ？またいじゃダメ。脱皮してヘビをまたいだら足が腐るって。
来なければよかったのに。
State your first name, your last name, and occupation.
Lizard Man, and, Lizard Man. Hey, good going, Bill. Nice job, Bill.
Next witness.
State your first name, your last name, and your occupation. Lizard Man, and Lizard Man. And I didn't even turn on my face capture thing, so all you're looking at is it's a camera thing. I gotta redo that. But first order of business, Thursdays are for the boys. Crack open a cold one. Ooh. And it's exceptionally cold because it's in the bottom of my very efficient higher fridge. Give me more fridges. Give me a mini fridge for my beers. All right, enemies, come on. I'm looking unprofessional. I'm actually not looking like anything. We're going to be playing some RimWorld today. We're going to get rimmed because, you know, it's been a while since we got rimmed out well. I'm feeling a little unloved by RimWorld. Need to... Yeah, but you may not see me, but I can see your words in chat on the side of the screen, which doesn't always work. In fact, it's only worked twice. So appreciate it. Yeah, I know. Give me a minute. Come on, animes. There we are. And there, that should work now. Maybe? I'll have to wait and see. Come on, people now. Shine on your raptor, everybody get together, let him chomp on your innards right now. Yeah. So... Okay, sorry, I'm moving the mic. I'm putting it right between my legs so you can hear me properly while I game. Yeah. I've been having some issues with like how much gain I'm getting off the mic, and I'm not getting all the gain I want from my gain. Okay, so now I can't see. Why can I now not see your words on the screen? Does the animes thing fuck that up? Oh well. Life is. I am. How are you? Are you? I hope you are. Because if you aren't, that creates a paradox. You cannot both be and not be. But my fans appear to both be and not be. Because usually it's just me and Retro here. Okay. Well, let's just, as Philip DeFranco says, let's just jump right into it. So, I got RimWorlds queued up. And let's just put that volume on. We've got... Ooh, are we going to kill Discord? Are we going to do that properly at the beginning? Look at that. Yes, we are. Okay. Alright. Sippity sip sip. I'm all out of nicotine, which makes me very sad. Well, not all out. I have enough that I'm going to pretend that this e-cigarette still works. Okay, Squanch is going around on an insulting spree. Insulting the cryo caskets, maybe. Who knows? CK is fucking the Gop out of Gop as usual. And Fishboy is resting and being wonderful. And Ketz is also resting. Squanch is insulting Fishboy and keeping him while he's healing. Just be like, fuck you! How dare you let a human bruise you, you bitch. Humans are trash. Alright, so everybody's falling asleep at the other colony. Let's just see what we got going on. Okay. Still hurting for trees. Peach tree. The peach trees was one of the names of my family's stupid like band that the kids invented, and I was the boy, so I never actually got to participate in anything because it was all girls. Fishboy got out of bed to beat the shit out of Squanch, and I am for it. But yeah, they said I was the manager, and I stuck behind scenes and wasn't able to sing or anything. I was tone deaf, so that was an effective thing. They wouldn't let me manage anything. They basically made me get drinks. Joke's on them. I'm the one with the actual career in creative writing now, so nobody pays me now, and I still get people drinks because I basically am only qualified as a sommelier. Colonist needs rescue. No, you fucking don't. Where's Fishboy? You can sit there, Squanch. Insulting the infirm in their sickbed is not what we do here. Okay? Okay. Until you learn that, you don't get the benefit of a bed when you're hurt. And I don't think you're at any risk of death. Okay, you are at some risk of death. Well, Sasquatch, you're a Skaven. You know what happens when Skaven fight other Skaven. A Skaven gets eaten. So you're lucky that the social mores of this colony are slightly different, and we're willing to save you. And just be glad we're not breeding rats yet, because that shit will end this campaign. The sheer lag from the number of rats that I can breed if I get going is horrifying. It's scary. I think I've had 1,000 rats on one page, so. I don't know what you were saying, says who to what about. Because I say a lot of shit. Retro, I'm sad. The girl I like won't text me back. What do I do? What do I do, friendo? Walk away? I left town. How do I walk away further? Oh, need a bed. Yeah, who needs a bed? I've been sleeping on the floor for like a week or two. But well, before I left town, I had no bed for a couple of days because I had to put the mattresses into a moving truck. Oh shit, you're single? Did things go south with the colorful lady? I don't want to speak publicly of her because she could throttle me. I don't think she'd have any compunctions about slapping me. Okay, good. We don't have to. But, my condolences. Oh well. Such is life. If men were supposed to know what women thought and felt, women would tell us, or emote to us, healthily, what they thought and felt. So, I guess we're just not supposed to know. That's my sarcastic way of saying I have 5 sisters, and I know exactly why they do things. But fuck me if I know why they choose to do things. They're human. Some shit's going on in their heads and their souls, and I don't know what the fuck it is. God does. So God help me. Ooh, we have a little lamekins. Our little lamekin is awake. We sold like a good amount of our farm animals, but we these should grow into a breeding pair, even though that is technically her son. Let's just not talk about it. We got some ducks. Why? I'm gonna not bring those. I want these to be fertilized. Let's just leave eggs. Yeah. Or unfertilized. Let's just leave eggs out of this. In fact, CK, can you hold those eggs? You can't hold those eggs. Can you not hold? Is that just not a thing? Okay. I don't like. Okay, I'm going to make a priority zone for eggs. Yes. In fact, I'm going to expand it for the several different types of eggs which we may encounter. Yeah, okay. Then after that, after you have a meal, haul the eggs. Haul those eggs. We want those eggs to get fertilized, so yeah. I don't know. Do they have to... I never catch the ducks having sex. Do they have to have sex? Oh! There's a little mini. There's a little mini lamb. Oh, 3 days old. I love baby animals. Duck. Lamb. Duck. You. Cow. Yes, I am sort of easily pleased when it comes to issues of cute animals. Okay, I need to clear out more trees. This needs to be a thing. Okay, Fish Boy is up at the next colony, so I'm gonna do some orders here for the choppity chop. Yeah, let's just get on clearing this whole area. Just for fire purposes, cutting back that. And going on to Fish Boy. Fish Boy! Feeding Sand Squanch. Fish Boy is such a great guy. Just popping the motherfucker in the face, sending him to the ground, and then like, you hungry? You look like the rest of your day's gonna be fucking filled with not being able to chew, so let me mash up these potatoes for you and shove them in your fucking mouth, you ungrateful ingrates. As Mo would say. How's your health? Okay, your health is fine. So get the fuck out of bed. Okay, I want to build a research thing, but I don't even know if I have the things for it. A simple research bench. If it was all steel, it would be 100 steel. I do not have 100 steel. I don't have 100 anything except potatoes. Can we build it out of potatoes? Yeah. We might have to cut some stone. Sand Squanch. How you doing, Sand Squanch? Not that great. Fish Boy feeding Angelus. If we can get Angelus on side, things are gonna get real good. It'd be nice to have 4 colonists on each colony. And the thing is, like, this Rex Krillic, I don't think we're ever going to use, because he's sort of effed up pretty hard and doesn't have good traits. Like, jealous, nervous, chemical fascination. Fuck no. I wouldn't want to be friends with him. Like, legit. So, we're sort of just losing food to this guy. Gop out here, reinforcing the fencing. Really good idea. Really appreciated. I love you, Gop. You're such a good Gop. You're a mensch. You're a lizard mensch, but you're a mensch. I understand why CK fucks your brains out. You're just really, you know, you're a provider. You're too dumb to criticize. You're basically the good solid Homer Simpson type. And we know Marge wanted that D. Going for a walk. Going for a trip in my little rocket ship. Going through the sky. Little Einstein. It's hilarious how, like, that was set to a trap beat, and it totally, like, really did well in Gen Z and later Gen Y crowds. I'm one of those later Gen Y crowds because I use the term Gen Y, and most people say that's not a thing, and I'm like, then why did they tell me it in school? I think that these demographics guys just keep on changing shit up to keep employed. And it keeps on fucking up my day. So I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna get angry, but I'm not participating. Which is basically my feelings about dating right now too. I'm done for the time being trying to develop a solid Christian relationship, and I'm just gonna get my cock as far down hot women's throats as I can get it. It seems to me that it's harder to do one than the other, and I want to do the easy one. It's easier to get laid than to have a relationship these days. People are so fucked up. Corona really messed with people, and it's like, it just doesn't seem like on a cost benefit basis that any sane person would get into a long-term relationship right now. Man or woman or other. Sorry to others, as I usually say, but good, you're using the meat. But yeah, it's like the same problems that are in Gentile relationships are in religious relationships a lot of the time. And it's just like, you can't consistently be a narcissist and disrespect your partners and have relationships. And that's what our culture is about now, being narcissistic and disrespectful. Men and women. And so it's like, if that's just the language, if the language of sex now is like narcissism and disrespect, hey, I can go full sociopath on this shit. You guys don't even fucking know. You know nice me. Y'all know nice me. You think Amber Heard was crazy? I can make Amber Heard look like a borderline acceptable case of the human condition. My greatest fear is starting a cult. That says a lot about me. I look a lot like the guy from, if you've seen the hot sauce videos, you'll recognize it. I look like a lot of like the guy from the Misfits in Umbrella Academy. who ironically now in Umbrella Academy is a cult leader. Very uncomfortable with it. I am. Very uncomfortable with it. But you know what? If that's what the world wants from me, maybe I'll do this Marilyn Manson thing for a fucking summer. See how it pans out. Do some acid, fuck some hippies, have them kill rich people for me, and then effectively just murder people with my words and never lift a finger. Oh yeah, I'm already getting power buzz off that. You guys don't even know. Do not tempt me. My point there in that whole line of jokes is basically stop being narcissistic, because you think, like, any individual who like thinks, oh, Cardi B's great, or it's like, oh, I totally could be Justin Timberlake, you're opening a doorway to an incredible hellscape. If you want to compete on the level of ego, I am a dragon and I will eat your fucking soul. Don't test me. There's a reason why I am VTubing as a serpent, like as a lizard, because I can be a very empathetic, very kind person, or I can switch it off and be a lizard man, the creature from the Black Lagoon. And I regret it after the fact. I'm a human being, but my dad is a total fucking sociopath. My mom is a very caring person. I have both of those in me. So, you want me to act like my mama, not my papa. And this culture, I'm just gonna say, consistently says, hey, be narcissistic. Hey, be bad. Be a bad bitch. And you don't even know what you're messing with. There's about 5% of the population who wouldn't like turn cannibal if times were bad. They want to be a cannibal when times are good, basically. And I'm not one of them. Shifty eyes. I'm just saying, power and control are things that to some people are complex political things. To other people, it's their bread and butter. There are some people who they're just sick. They're sick. And I'm sick as fuck. Mentally ill, y'all. Don't worry, my therapist says I'm sane. Okay. But yeah, like, there are cultural stylistic things about the way that we deal with others, and so it's like I'd say it's a common thing to be like, oh well, only really think about yourself. And it's like, if you apply Kant to that, you're gonna have a bad time. If you try to like have categorical imperatives to that, like universalize it, it's not gonna work. You can't have everybody in the world be selfish. It doesn't work. Those should probably move, because that's a considerable security issue. Just leave rocks in the door. It'll be fine. But yeah, sorry about that little rant, but it's just like, there are some severe issues with the way like our like Western culture and love doesn't work. Like, divorce rates through the roof says something. The fact that in my lifetime it's gone like, did you know that the average lifetime sexual partner number is like 3? Most, like, if you average out everybody, like, it's like 3.5. I feel like a fucking whore Every time I think of that statistic, it's just like, is there any way that I could go back in time and have sex with fewer people? At a certain point, I stopped keeping track of names, and at a certain point after that, I stopped keeping track of a number. And I think those are two very different states to be in. Especially, like, if you want, like, a meaningful long-term relationship. But I think most shit is meaningless right now, and I think most shit is short-term. And most people are dishonest about that. That's the worst part about it. I'm clearly beard up. But yeah. I'd respect it. I'd respect it if people were like, let's just do the thing. Let's be the pervos. From like the jump, from the jump. But no, people want to play these fucking stupid games. If we're gonna be adults and have like and just have a adult sexual relationship, why do you gotta play games? You can't play games and not have it affect an adult long-term relationship. We're playing house here, and you're not even scrubbing the pretend dishes. So yeah, maybe I'm a little bit hard to understand on this issue, but it's just like, I've noticed that if I do something fucked up, people are more, have a greater tendency to understand it if I just own it. If I try to explain it, or like sort of get out of accountability, nobody's going to respect that. And that's basically the MO of most relationships here. Here and now, where it's just like, who's going to be accountable for what's going on in this relationship? Nobody wants to. Otherwise, like, relationship therapy would actually be viable. People would actually use it, not at the end of a relationship, but in a relationship. But that ain't gonna happen. That's just not happening. I find this hilarious. People are so amazingly full of shit. So amazingly full of shit. Like, I've heard, even from my sisters, consistently, why the fuck don't men get therapy? I have some pretty, like, solid, like, and difficult to break down issues from when I was a kid. And so I go to therapy. Mentioning that, even to women who would generally be like, oh, I wish men would go to therapy. Women cringe at it. Oh, he's in therapy? Even though they say everybody should be in therapy at some point, and like they wish that the men in their lives went into therapy. No, they fucking don't. They wish the men in their lives would be sane, and they don't want to fucking deal with the fact that that's not easy. That's really disrespectful to your partners. And if any guy I knew treated a woman and he was in a relationship with that level of disregard, I would not be his friend anymore. Like, oh, my girlfriend's crazy, but now she's in therapy, so she's boring and also fucking like lame and crazy now, so I don't like her. I'm gonna convince her to stop going to therapy or something like that. No. Not saying that this is from the example given, but people are inconsistent and unaccountable and full of shit. Even on the aspect of love, which makes no fucking sense. Because if you're looking for love and you're starting out from a position of, but I won't accept this motherfucking garbage because people are garbage, like, I doubt your relationship's gonna last that long term. Yeah. So yeah, it's just there's resentment breeding further resentment, bitterness upon bitterness, and I'm a sweet little thing. I want to stay that way. So a lot of times it's easier to stay single, but I think I'm after this latest disappointment. I'm just going to have some casual stuff for a while. I'm just. I have made the mistake of just taking what comes in the past, but it's there. Honestly, no, very few people would blame me for most of the things that I blame myself for. Yeah, I'm just getting beard up and pouring my heart out. That's all this is now. Do 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 do. Uno momento, por favor. Yes, okay. Yeah. But yeah, retro. That's all I was saying is like there are some cultural things people don't want to believe that they're doing these things for cultural reasons instead of personal reasons. They identify their cultural information as personal feelings, and then when people they're in a relationship, don't acculturate that relationship in the way that they prefer, they do unloving things. And those unloving things are usually like games, testing the person, making them jump through hoops, shit like that. And because that's so common in our relationship, it's like, he doesn't love me, or he's not a good guy if he doesn't like treat me like shit. Or this woman, she's giving me hot and cold. That makes me want to understand why. So she's being self-absorbed, and I wish she'd pay attention to me. So, like, please, dynamic work. So I'm going to do the stupid thing to try and make this stupid dynamic work. Yeah. My point is, like, monogamy right now doesn't work, especially with marriage the way it is. Marriage is supposed to have some legal protections for the relationship, and now it's the opposite. Getting married legally, like literally, it makes your relationship harder, not easier. Like, the longer your relationship is, the less guarantees there are. There's almost a more guarantee that the person's fucking around behind your back on Ashley Madison. So it's just wiser, if you actually value your emotions, to be narcissistic. It's a feedback loop. Oh, this person was self-absorbed in the relationship with me. I guess in my next relationship, I'm going to be self-absorbed because it's the only way. It's the only way. It's the only way to either protect my investment in my feelings or their feelings. That's actually a weird thing. The only way for me to protect the feelings that I give to this person is to disrespect them. Oof. Boundaries, people. We don't got them anymore. We just got armor. So we just keep hurting each other. And it's sad. It makes me sad. We should be like Gop in HD. Barno? Gop? Oh. I understand why. Nobody has, Barno. Can you empty the latrines? And then refuel that torch lamp, and then refill the water tub. How much poop? Let's see what we can do. Gop doing a decent job as always. Gop, you and your fast moving masochist brawler jogger. Respectable, you know? Just respectable. But yeah. If you're still there and haven't fallen asleep yet again, Retro, I feel your pain. It sucks. But also I wouldn't feel too much pain if I were you. She ain't Mother Mary. Sand Squanch! What the fuck's your problem? Oh, the psychite withdrawal. Fuck you, Sand Squanch. Fuck you, you drug addict piece of shit. It's gonna be weeks of this. You goddamn drug addict. I say as I'm looking at a pile of herbal medicine. Yeah, let's call it that. Okay. Okay. Fish boy, what are you doing? Cloud watching? Oh, that's fucking great. Could you maybe not? Maybe cut some fucking trees? I have no idea what that is. Oh, prickly pear. Oh. Interesting. I would very much like some wood cutting to go on. Fish boy, when you're done staring at the clouds. Fish boy, when you're done staring at the clouds, go chop some trees. We need to harvest so that we don't fucking freeze. I think I'm gonna create a compilation of just all the little songs I sing, because that is what brings me joy in life, and I believe pleases the great lizard lord Jesus. He's God of everything, and snakes are a thing. Okay. I really, really hope some of these get done. With some, yeah, 17 trees should be about enough. And Ketz is using the meat with some level of effect. How many are we making? Yeah, let's just make sure all of that gets made. We have 8 hours to use that meat. Use it. Another self-tamed boomalope. Cool. Let's check that out. Do we have 2 now? No, it went away. Is that elephant of ours still in the wildlife? Yes. We have Triceratops, though. I really want those. I would kind of prefer those to elephants. I mean, they are lizards. I'm going to bear that in mind, Gur. Okay, clearing out this sort of storage hallway. Derp, getting the medicine. Thank you. That'll help us. I'm surprised those trees haven't been selected for destruction. Any new options in the tree cutting world? Okay. Comp, after you're done, can you please refuel that campfire and that passive cooler? Okay, Fish Boy is chopping. Good. He's a runner, a rebel, and a gunner. And a chopper. A mopper and a gopper. Gopping is our sort of verb for just snakily hitting things. Just gop. Because you have to use your mouth to hit stuff if you're a snake person. So it sort of sounds like that. You understand what I'm saying. You've read comic books. Biff, Pam, Zap, Bowie. Onomatopoeias, you get it. Biff and Pam. Match made in heaven. Biggest idiots in town. Never realized it. Okay. What's Gop up to? Inspired creativity. Do you have any creative skills? Not really. You have crafting. Should make another hatchet. Use your inspired creativity after that to do crafting. But yeah, I don't, there's this old term, marriageable, that's been going through my head lately, and it's just like, even if, my point is, even if you're marriageable, you can't marry someone who's not marriageable. So it's like, you can't have a relationship with somebody who can't relate. And, I'm just gonna say, maybe somebody you decided to date has relational aggression. Maybe that's not your fault. Maybe you can't fix that. Maybe you shouldn't blame yourself. And your beautiful blue eyes. Behind blue eyes. Let God decide. Feeding prickly pears. You feeding prickly pears? You giving me prickly pears? You got prickly pears? You want some prickly pears? I got some prickly pears. $40. You must be kidding. Oh my god. Okay, never mind then. Never mind, Gop. Never mind. Never mind. No, you didn't cook. You cunt. I fucking hate you. You're gonna be doing something else for like a few days, so fuck you. You absolute cunt. Okay. Got some wood coming home at the least. At the least. Whistled. But yeah, don't blame yourself for dating BPD chicks. They are fun for a while. But they are crazy all the time. Sorry, I'm just doing little table things. I just think people want the drama. I just think that they want long frame pictures. They don't want like a single great love in their lives. They want like 87 dramatic bullshit scenarios that they can pretend to be the victim of. And so, ain't nobody gonna wife you up. Ain't nobody gonna make you their husbando. Not without a miracle. So God, teach us how to love again. Cats, how is your farming? Yeah, not terrible. But you don't got a passion for it. Not great, not terrible. We need a place to put our boomy. Though we don't want the boomy, really. This would be a good place for a pen. Like, just... Except it wouldn't, because it's... Literally nothing's gonna grow there. Squirrel, dead. Okay. Donkeys? Fuck yeah. We're gonna try and get those. Yeah, Sandsquinch, you definitely need to try and get those donkeys. Donkeys are great. Maybe not. Triceratops are wonderful, but donkeys are the glove, the velvet glove for the Iron Fist. They're just beautiful. They do the jobs of horses, and they're just the best pack animal. They're just the best pack animal, pound for pound. Maybe Muffalo are slightly better if you can, when you consider that they make milk and fur, but well, we're gonna have wood for a while. That's what he said. Shoot frenzy, okay. What? Yeah, you're back? You successfully missed me ranting beerily about the state of modern relationships. But yeah. No. Yeah, and until people learn to, like, respect other people's wishes and really, like, figure out their bonding, their relationships are gonna suck for this entire society. Like, lurking and working. No, I know you're not meant to be alone. That's not what I'm saying. Jesus loves you, and so do I. It has nothing to do. I wouldn't find any meaning in loneliness. That's sort of a misnomer. Medical emergency? Sir Xkrellic? What's your problem? Malnutrition? No, did nobody feed you today? Barno? Can you do it? Yeah, cool. I don't think anybody's meant to be alone, but I don't think anybody's meant to be in a relationship. Like, the biblical provision thing for, like, getting married is you should cleave away from your mother and towards your wife, but the Catholic Church eventually was just like, yo, we realize being single is better than being in a relationship, but it's better, the quote is, but it is better to marry than burn. So it's just like, they basically literally had to threaten people with hellfire in order to get married. And I think that's more and more relevant. Or maybe it was about STIs. That also would make some sense. It's better to get married, have sex with somebody who doesn't really like you, than to get medieval super AIDS, die of syphilis while you go crazy and your hair falls out. Super Sif. But yeah. My point is, like, you know I'm consistently overthinking everything and all this and trying to like aim for most ethical results, and it's just like I don't think that because relationships involve two people, like you can, even with your best intentions, make good things happen. You can't make a relationship good through sheer like force of will. So don't try to do that. Like you can't say I want to have a long-term relationship because you can't make that decision alone. You can't say I want to have a short-term relationship unless you're in a long-term relationship and you decide to end it. But that's not good. Okay. No, you're psychotic wandering in your bed? That makes some sense. This is not blunt, and I don't really like that, so I'm going to make it into melee with the fisties. And I don't want you to break this door because we don't really have the steel to fix it. Fighting in a dark, rainy room, half in the rain. It doesn't look impressive, but this is very John Wick. But yeah, you're not meant to be alone. You're meant to be my friend. Your berserk rage has come to an end. How wonderful. I know that feeling. Being on the ground, not being angry anymore. That post-orgasmic glow coming in your pants while fighting. I really shouldn't have told one or two church people that this is my Twitch. I know they're probably not interested, which is why I told them. But they might find me and hear me consistently talking about ejaculate and whoring, etc. General lewdness. HD, what you up to? Consuming some meals? That's nice. So, we're coming in on the last half hour of RimWorld for today. I might go a little bit longer. Oh yeah, YouTube link. Click the link. Click the link. Let me. Let me get in here. I have to get out of the game. That looks like a link. Let's copy the link. Let's paste the link. Let's press enter. And then go click the link. Yeah, my microphone is in a terrible place. And I'm in a chair with no back. Click the link. Click slink. Yes, feed the malnourished prisoner. At the very least, it will give us a reason to cook and get better at being cooks. Thank you, HD. That was very good derping. Okay. Let's switch. The resistance is at 0.3, so one more conversation should set that resistance to 0, and then it's just a matter of time. Are you gonna keep feeding him? I hope you do. Will somebody who's a carer, who's our warden, Barno? Okay, he's unconscious. He might die. What are you doing, Gop? Washing up? Yeah. That's not good. Oh, yay. Herpaderp is doing some of the goodness. I just want the area around this to be clear. Because fires. Relaxing socially, huh? Seems like maybe you have stuff to do. Oh, good. Okay, that's not actually. I forgot that we did this much of it, but we could do more. We could do more. What treatment do you need? Oh, a bunch of fist cracks. You got fisted pretty hard there. Humans and their fucking fists. I'm out of beer. I'm out of nicotine. Well, I'm not quite out of beer. I'm about one sip away from being out of beer. Out of nicotine. Out of legal other smokables that may not be legal in your jurisdiction. And I don't want Twitch to Americanize me by default. So... I'm maintaining, but I'm in a slight mood. Burn it down, burn this bitch to the ground. Well, actually, I'm sort of trying to... I can tag Canadian. Interesting. But I don't want to be doing that corny Canadian content shit. That's how I would turn into Nickelback. Do you want me to be the Nickelback of VTubers? No. I want to get on the merit of my own lack of talent. Oh, fucking sand squint. Fucking don't do drugs, kids. I know I just talked about smoking things, but don't be this guy. Bad hygiene, peg leg, with like a high tolerance and thus a consistent withdrawal from coke. Not a good look for anybody. It's been an hour and 15-minute stream, stickers. Why now? Why now? Okay. I really wish they'd go through, like, here. I think I might mine those two just so that they actually do. I could put a door there. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do that. I'm always worried that they will harvest without taking things like he is doing now. I would rather you haul these than not. That's what gets us in this situation, you know. In fact... Oh, okay. Let's turn this into a stockpile zone then, if we have no place to put stuff. Okay, I'll just wait. I mean, it's inside, it's protected, and we sort of have a lot of stuff going on here. I'm not gonna put stuff in this little thoroughfare. But yeah, we need to start making some cotton clothes. Put some stickers in if you can, Retro. Why just cuz? Put a sticker in. Sticker. Stick it in her. Oh wait, no. Different thing. Yes. Do these stream stickers work? Slap some stream stickers on, see if it's working. I'm not sure if I have it on this page. I don't even know. See, you did one thing and now you're not on and you're just going to cook some meals without completing your task in a meaningful way. You know far more about the way that Twitch works, and I just randomly put applets on and be like, I wonder what this does. Maybe people will use it. Watching the sunset. I get it. Barno, you're beautiful inside. And I don't mean that like as a tawdry sexual advance on wanting to get inside you. I mean like your soul. Also, you're beautiful outside. You're a beautiful shade of purple dinosaur. Wow, Fish Boy, you were just fucking tearing up those goddamn rices. Those grasses. Boo doo boo 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 doo 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 doo. Oh, I would care about you if you were a bit more careful, caring. Oh, I like to get my eyes off you, but I just can't stop staring. You never know the things are on my mind until I say the wrong thing about them. And if I still was a child, I'd be grasping at your hem. And you see, that's the beauty that exists in me, Barno. You're on mobile, I don't have access to... everybody's on mobile. But yeah, I should clip song bits and then become like Filthy Frank style famous, and then become a Joji. Just like, do meme shit until everybody knows who the fuck I am, and then do what I actually want to do. Not that I'm saying Filthy Frank didn't want to do what he was doing. Ooh, a good hatchet. Normal hatchet. Normal hatchet. Poor hatchet. Normal. Barno, I think we should give the... Gop is usually doing a lot of stuff, but Gop and Barno tend to be the... HD gets the good one. Yeah. And then we'll get rid of the poor one on Barno. You gotta make a name some way. I will make a name by becoming infamous, and then no one will want to say my name. Like, everybody will be like, oh, that's Voldemort. I mean, he who will not be named. And that'll be my name. In fact, that would be very entertaining for me because of the number of times I've spoken about how I hate illiterate Harry Potter fans. Especially, like, ones who are like, oh, I've never read the books. Books are hard. Harry Potter books are like pablum. If you can't read those, you can't digest information at all. Like, your eyes are no longer useful as information translation things. Your eyes are just globs, just orbs that don't even interpret information. They just It's like a prism that just sends light to the center of the brain through in electricity, and like a tube worm, there's just reaction, reaction, reaction. One might even say, question if you are truly biotic. Or just a series of chemical processes. For fuck's sake. Alright, I'm taking a piss break. Because this, like, I'm not gonna be pissed and pissed off. 1 second. Okay. I gotta make a name some way. I'm making a name. The name is Serpents. Serpents. Okay. It was the other colony. Rex is freaking out again. Who has a blunt weapon? Does anybody have a blunt weapon? Okay, no, we don't. So... You know what? Go and equip this hatchet. Just do it. We'll use this as a chance to do the thing that I was just describing. So equip the normal hatchet. And yeah. Go in. Roll up. I roll up. Do 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 do. There you go. Now, did we chop anything off you again? Oh my god! Shit. He's missing another leg. We cut off another fucking leg off another fucking prisoner. Okay. Okay, yeah, capture it. Capture him. Heal him up. No immediate danger. Yeah. He's gonna be dead pretty soon if we don't fix this. Nice to know that the bite on the torso is the biggest bleed, I think. Bless me, by the way. So, yeah, now you're missing your left leg and your right middle toe, your right pinky and your right finger, your right ring finger, and yeah. Oh, fuck. Srex Krilk, you don't do drugs, kids. You'll end up losing your legs. Oh, this guy wasn't doing drugs. He's just been consistently cunty. No, there you go. Okay, it wasn't cut off, it was bitten off. You know, we can't, no matter what weapon we have, being lizard men, like, we do bite. And I'm guessing that causes more damage and is more likely to take off limbs than punching. Ugh. Poor Srex Krilk. We've got to give you a peg leg. I think if things get too much worse, you might be. Let's see if we can't reverse Pinocchio this guy and just keep him in prison for long enough that all of his body parts become wood. God, that's his jaw, his nose, his leg, his feet are all fucked up, and his right is his ring finger, was that it? Right ring finger cut off. Well, at least it's not the left one. You can still get married. Okay, we're at about an hour and a half in. I'm gonna continue on till about 7. So, just so you know. Yeah, you guys get healed. I would like you to, after using the wooden latrine, haul all this medicine. Because I think because those weren't in storage, we didn't do any actual, like, medical checks with medicine. Yeah, just wash your hands after handling all the medicine for the colony. I'm sure that won't, you know, be contagious. Okay. Oop, sorry. And I'm getting a phone call. 1 minute. Sorry about that. And we are back. And sniffling. A simple meal has rotted away in storage. Hurrah. I wish we'd eat faster or learn some refrigeration. Because passive coolers really only will stop you from getting heat stroke in like a desert biome. But they don't go like, I don't even think they go past the teens. I don't think you can actually make a cold room. You can make a cool room, not a cold room. Yeah, that's down here. That was a little flat. Oh, I know why things sound differently. I don't have my ear monitor in. Very breathy whistling. Flat and breathy. Flat and breathy. And it sounds like a Welsh pub. Flat and breathy. Flat and breathy. Going down to flat and breathy tonight. Okay, so we did not effectively even build a research bench. So I think I'm gonna try and do that right now. I think that would be a good place for it. Or maybe we put it in a storage room. I don't want to take down, you know, something of such significance. Okay. Let's put it... Where shall we put it? Yeah, let's just corner it. And this area will be a little bit more dedicated. And a file cabinet, I guess. And a chair you do. Maybe I should just go with stool first, because I don't trust it. Okay, Angelus might be able to come on side soon. That would be super kawaii. Taking rice to inventory. Where are you getting that rice from? Did it just fall from heaven? Is your trunk so big that it can fit your reverend? Are you still waiting on a medical operation? Oh, okay. No, you're doing it. Everybody's just chilling out in here. Except for CK. Cloaca Kieko is just washing up in a tub. Keeping that cloaca clean. Okay, I want to see this leg installed. Oh, we got the new recruit. We got Angelus. Let's just look at him first and then go back to that important operation. And he can cook, and he has a passion for cooking, which means Kets can stop cooking. Kets! This is very nice. Beautiful. Yeah, you need a bed though. I can't. Is there a bed roll I can make? I got 18 of something. Nah, it's gotta be a bed. Yeah, let's just put that there. Can you build? Cats, wake up and build a bed. I know you're bruised up, but hey, be helpful. You're waiting for the outro video? Okay, it's 7 o'clock. It's outro video time. I guess. I'm gonna... Ooh, I didn't check. How's the... Okay, we got the peg leg on. We got two peg legs in this series of unfortunate... Not all serpents, but... And then, yeah, the other peg leg is on Sandsquench. Sandsquench is going to be moving real slow because of that. But peg legs, very popular. There's at least one per colony now. Okay. Oof. Please haul that fecal sludge. There's nobody wants to haul the poops. Okay. So I'm just checking that this is not a disastrous time to leave. I'm just gonna haul all these poops. Look at all that sludge. Ugh. That is some valuable fertilizer, but that's in the future. All right. Yeah. We can... There are some things I want to do, but I can queue those up next time. Nothing's really super important. But yeah, our colony now has an effective sort of outer wall. We're gonna want to expand that. This colony does not. I might want to create a perimeter wall between like here and here. Just using these stone areas as sort of blocking areas. Yeah, that might be the most effective thing, just like a perimeter around here. Yeah. But that's going to be RimWorld for today. Beepity bee. I think I might do a few more, yeah, I think walls are super effective. Like, walls do a great job at keeping stuff out and stuff in. Walls are one of my favorite inventions. Like, everybody's like, yo, the wheel, who invented the wheel? That's great. You know, originally walls were you just had one and it was circular. So it seems to come from the same place. All right. So I'm feeling gassy, and I'm going to race this gas to see if I can get the music running before I fart and or shart. So, as always, I am the Lizard King. Ooh, 1 second. Coffee talk. Coffee talk. Here we go. As always, thank you for coming. I am your Lizard King, and you are all, as ever, my Lizard Queens. I love you, and Raptor Jesus loves you. And don't let the bastards grind you down.
This one swimming naked in the fermentarium.
I am the Lizard Queen!
Rick Frog! Thank you! Oh, worse than useless.
Break 'em in the face, Brick Frog. Fuck 'em all. You don't need them. Fuck those hoes. We don't love those hoes.
So I'm out in the country. And, you know, it's nice out here. It's really relaxing. Like, the stress is all off. But it's all sky and ground here. There's nothing in between. No buildings, really. And it just makes me realize exactly why Canadians smoke more weed than any other country in the world. It's fucking beautiful. It's fucking boring. You can look out here and just see blue sky and green ground for as far as the eye can see. And it can either be sublime or boring. So, that explains it. It explains the weed and now why people want to legalize mushrooms. Because, you know, we're all fucking natural over here.